Okay, you guys, I am back with another video. As you can tell, it's going to be a very interesting one. I got some news that I thought I would never be reporting. I actually thought I would never be on this subject, but I am. But before I tell you, if you're new to this channel or not, go ahead and subscribe, join the team, it's free. Be sure to drop a like on this video and share it in your social media such as Facebook, Twitter, now known as X. Link it inside of your Instagram stories, drop it in your community tab in your YouTube, and even TikTok about me if you want to support the channel, because it will support you. Now, I'm going to address a few of these comments. Like my man says right here, I feel you on this. A lot of people feel the way you're feeling right now. Now, for something like this to be possible, and I mean total annihilation, total extermination, whatever you want to call it, it wouldn't take a few other YouTubers to join in with me and we united. Then we could do that. Now, granted, with y'all help, it is working. I mean, that wasn't really my goal. My goal is to expose the scammer. And getting them up out of here is just a bonus. Now, for you that's asking, where's the PS5's videos go? He delete those, figuring that since he's not giving them away, there's no proof that he did it. For some reason, he believed when he deletes the video that he deletes it out of you guys' minds as well. And he figured it deletes it out of whoever else that talks about it, that shows the actual video. Because some YouTubers is actually doing reaction videos to this video and showing actual footage that it was on his channel in real time. And you got some people, such as myself, that are doing thumbnails. So somehow he figured by he deleting his video, it will clear out all of our minds, all of our videos on our channel, all of the videos on TikTok, all of the videos on Instagram talking about him, all of the Facebook videos talking about him. He figured when he hit the button on his video, it deletes all of that. This is the illusion and fantasy world he lives in. He really believes that it will free him of any wrongdoing. Going to this comment, as I'm saying, yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shout out to you too. Now, also, I want to address a few things before we get on this Leo. Now, as y'all see on the screen, y'all should know who this is. Y'all should know who this is. This is, someone had a nerve to call this easy clusters. To me, I think they're hard clusters. For you to put this up, saying you're pretty reasonable. So you can read it in a nutshell. You can read it yourself. He is saying that being that he got your money and your cluster out of your truck, which means you're riding around with nothing. And because he chose not to do it, he's telling you, I'm going to keep your money. Now you can read yourself. And then you'll go again, I'm pretty reasonable. And if you don't contact me, which means you probably got to give him some more money, or kiss up to get him to do work on something that he should have did a long time ago, according to him. You know, I think this is terrible. This is more scamming. Now, I've heard someone say something about him Now, I've had a not so good of experience with PI clusters. I just haven't said nothing about it because it's not really relevant to this, but this triggered me. You know, this triggered me. Someone brought this to my attention and said, could you please speak about it? So I'm speaking about it. Now, some of you may come up here extra stupid, extra ignorant, and say, well, he's trying to work it out. He's not trying to work it out. He's pretty much telling you, saying that if I had your money and your cluster, which is the speedometer out of your truck, all this time, roughly a year, and I haven't done it yet, that means I'm not going to do it. And I'm keeping your money. What else do that mean? Now, if you want him to come and say, I'm going to scam you guys, I'm going to rip you guys off, now if you wait for him to say that, then you're just going to be waiting forever.
You kids are getting this, huh? You guys are getting this?
That's like expecting Leonardo to say that. Now, this hard cluster guy, because there's nothing easy about him, y'all already know who he is because he does a lot of clusters for your boy jerrytweek, a.k.a. Backdoor. You know, sponsored ones. So I'm not surprised that he's doing this. Now, if he see this and he got something to say about it, he better stay where he at, because I'll report more things that people are talking about. Now, when this came to my attention, a whole bunch of stuff came to my attention. And I can just put this up in every video. I got something to talk about, many things to talk about. This is him saying this. There's no easy way around it. And why you guys need to understand this, if it's not a sponsored cluster, which all these truck guys tend to be, but when you're a regular person and you got to go through him, I don't know if y'all realize these clusters are not like a few $100s. These custom clusters, as now they doing all this autograph and engraving on it. These clusters is reaching over $3,000 and $4,000. Yeah. Now I took it upon myself to build my own cluster. I started after my bad experience with one of these goofballs that act like he couldn't speak English, but I've heard him speak English on videos talking about PI clusters, crooked eye clusters. Yeah. And I'm not talking no third party. I'm talking direct experience myself. I called him like a year or two ago. And this is the experience I had. I've heard him spoke English on somebody's video. Even on Leo's video. I heard him speak a little English. I heard him speak English on a few people's videos. And when I got him, he couldn't speak English yet, like he didn't understand. He wanted it complicated so I could make a mistake. And when someone wants confusion, they do that so they can rip you off and blame it on the confusion. That's something y'all need to understand. When someone you're doing business with seem to be going towards the confusion stages, abandon the idea of it. So I just want to address that. And a deposit on a cluster like that could be $1,000, $1,500. I mean, me personally, I'm never going to have enough money to let $1,000 go and be okay with that. Just giving it to somebody and the principle of it. But going back to your boy, Leonardo. Yeah, he's still out here desperate. And he's out here desperate, and I mean super desperate as usual. Now, y'all already remember, I'm giving away $3,000 to some random people that entered the truck, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that got cut down to $1,500 real quick. And then he went to say, I'm just going to give out some random cash. Now he's flaunting some money that he can't afford to give away, because if he can afford to give away the cash that he's showing, he wouldn't have that $199, $149 discount poor area futon. The one that go, the one that can't be in direct sun or anything. And and he wouldn't be filming in his garage. And you can see the table where when he posts these little goofy stories. That gets sent to me. And he got this little raggedy table that you set up outside at a car show for his office table. Y'all seen it? And he having nerve to have the money laying on this little raggedy table. Make that make sense for you little TBS squad, Team Butthurt, that like puckering up. Leave Leo alone. Leave Leo alone. I mean, many of y'all haven't been doing that lately. A lot of you TBS squad is falling apart. Because you're getting ripped off. That's why. And you can't come back on here and say that because now you really hurt. And you deserve it. You'll be defending him to the end. And he is stealing your money. And most of the people that get ripped off is the people that can't afford to lose the money. Most of the people that's really getting ripped off can't afford to get taken for hundreds of dollars. Not even $100. Yeah, he's still doing that. But of course he's showing all that money. Now, like I said, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. All of that money is bill money. That's all of that is bill money. And he probably took it out the bank in case someone do a chargeback, they won't get his money. That could be another reason why he got it all out the bank. So if you do a chargeback, they won't have nothing but a negative. You know, when there ain't nothing to take out of there, there ain't nothing to take out of there. It ain't no proof. You know, I mean, people still doing chargebacks. I mean, it's a little harder doing with Cash App and Zelle. But if you're a Wells Fargo person and he rip you off through Zelle, you can get your money back because Wells Fargo owns Zelle. When you send your email, Wells Fargo ain't got no trouble getting people's money back, which is clearly who he's doing banking with. But I don't get too much further into that. I just want to touch on that and let you guys know. Yeah, he changed his little plan. You know, he ain't really saying no certain amount. He just said, I'm giving away cash, flashing all that money, having y'all thinking I got it to give away. And he ain't got it to give away. Because if you got it to give away, you will have better furniture or some furniture. There's somebody right now that just got their own apartment that's probably watching this video right now that got better furniture than he does. There's one of y'all right now that probably just got your own apartment that got better furniture than he got. And watching him flashing all that money that may or may not be his. And you notice, if you want to be even more technical, you notice them bands and seals that the bank put on it before they give it to you. You notice he didn't break the seals on it. See, you got to think now. You got to think. I mean, it ain't hard to slide a few out of there and put it back in there. But it's a reason for everything. You got to think. But I just want to shoot this video out here. Give y'all guys a sense of what's going on. And with that being said, if you're new to the channel or not, subscribe right now. Set your bell icon to all. Be sure to drop a like on this video. Check out the rest of the videos on my channel as well. Be sure to share this video and any other of my video in your social media. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.